Yep. Hey guys, so welcome to my stream. And in this stream, we are going to look into next up the prediction market uh, yeah, work that we were reviewing in the last video from Shafu. So we will build on top of that. So prediction 0x Shafu city prediction, and we do windsurf here. I like windsurf over other IDs like cursor, because for some reason I just like them. I'm not pretty sure why, but yeah, I kind of like it. My bad, sorry. Yep. So I'll just open. So here is the dock, and I'll just install Forge in it. Forge in it. So we get the gist, and let's just build a scaffold of prediction market.sol, and that's it. We can update it. Prediction market, if I can spell it right. Yep. So for the first thing that we want to do is you want to create the prepare condition stuff. So before we even go, we'll just credits to Shafu 0x Shafu on yeah. So before we go, we'll just create a scaffold of what we will be doing. So as they have suggested that we create a prepare market, which is so I actually recently read through the solid documentation, right? So I don't consider myself a programmer, but a programmer in the making, right? So I'll just walk you through some of the approach that I takes and how we can improve over it, such that we document the entire journey of improving from knowing bits and pieces to actually becoming a good developer, right? So of course we can do yeah. So as per the document, right? So what they have created, the extend ERC. I don't know what's ERC. Can I read it? Clicking it, yes, I can. So should I even import it or not? Minimal multi-token interface. The following specification specifies a multi-token contract as simplified alternative to multi-token standard. In contrast to, okay, I'll just create a summary on Anara, because that will be way easier for us, right? I don't know why it comes in the notes. Should it come under notes or not? I'm not sure. I'll just import it. let it crawl and mhm. So explain it to in words. Can I extend? Okay, yes I can. Minimal multi-token interface. Explain at least, so it just gave some of the features that yeah, the EIP is mentioning, which is it is multi-token and it is minimal, but I don't have clarity on what that is. It's a lightweight multi-token standard that keeps only the essential functions needed to manage many token types in a single contract. Many token types, okay. Replace ERC 1155 complex into a minimum set of methods. Just a second. Before I even continue, can I go to Shafu and for tokens, okay. It is so of course we want to make it a token, right? um, hmm Accurate replaces allowance. hmm. Okay, so what we can do is we can use this EIP but how do we can we make it search the internet? How do we do that? Can we do @web? Yeah. How can we create a token supporting 690? Oh, okay. So ERC is supported by Open Zeppelin. So does um state variable okay, let's try to understand. So what Shafu is trying to do here is that they are extending ERC 6909 with the set of these functions, right? So we need to import ERC 6909. That's there's an article of rare skill. That's this is gonna be cool. I hope it's not too big. Yeah, we can read through it. Not big. Acknowledgement is is a standard uh, to the ERC 1155. So, the contrast between ERC 6909 versus 1155. Remove ERC 6909 removes the callback requirement. Specification requires safe transfer from and safe check with the contract. Okay, so it must call this interface. It must return this interface. Okay. Batch 6909 omits batch transfer while some entered will be omitted from 6909 standard to allow developers to implement batch transfer logic tailored to. Okay, this is understood. His 6909 transfer func as feature and data as in okay. Global approval and granular allowances. The setup. This is okay. Supports. The set approved for all functions converts the global operator model in the this. That allows an account to authorize another account to manage token IDs. Well, this yeah, I kind of believe while this approach includes dedications, missions. Okay, the operator model in the set operator function shown below. The spender variable is set. Permission set as an operator and granted to permission transfer. Okay. I think this is kind of same as it's the function in the data here is the same way as in except that it applies to a specific token ID. Except that it applies to a specific token ID. Okay. The function takes the receiver address, the token's ID, and the amount to be transferred. Okay, I do understand the difference, right? So, the question that I'm curious about knowing is how can we build on top? How can we build the ERC ourselves? Yeah, I think this should be enough. And let's do Opus. What the fuck is Max? Oh my god. So this is a month. Oh my god, this is super expensive, dude. Mm-hmm. Crazy. Yes. To use ERC 6909 implementation is the base. What it token with you in ID. It's an recognition to interface. इंग्लिश में समझाओ स्टेप बाय स्टेप पहले एक सवाल wanted to implement करो जिसमें event token IDs or balances. Okay. How comes that? Search web. Give me a scaffold track. Sorry. But we can use see 6909 from open Zeppelin, right? Why the hell are you not agent? Get rate. Can't we do I pretty much remember that there were oh my god, I don't know. Why is it showing this? See. It's understandable. Is it route ERP and we'll use the ER6909 to track multiple items in a game, having each having their own tag. So is what a contract for tokenized item might look like. So we had setting up centimals. I don't know where we're calling these, but it's fine. In silver, gold, Note that there is no. That's weird. I don't understand. Hmm. But why? What is being used for? Android web. What is even ERC6909 used for? Multi-token contract. One control manage many different token IDs like. So what it makes different? Oh no. Help me understand in context of conditional tokens. Like ID. मुझे बस समझाओ asset type tracking कैसे दिखेगी and how it's supposed to help keep condition check. फिर तुम्हारे पास कंसेप्चुअल ऐसा कुछ होता है relevance south user token ID and token ID the set ID the set type token ID is the position ID collection ID position ID is the lateral token and yeah, token ID is the step, but a token ID will be the position ID, which is position ID is collateral type collateral token and collection ID collateral token will be there. Okay, that's not an issue. But how the fuck did he find Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So I'll just import scaffold is given to us. What they're doing is they're creating certain events, and they are saying that does what does has ID. Mm-hmm. Conditional tokens, which is cool. Okay, I kind of understand now. So let's how do we how are we supposed to for install open zip then contracts. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. What the hell? We are importing this, and we have forge. Not pretty sure. Which one is it? Okay, so we can remove this line, and we can just test and script is something that we can remove from here, and this should work. Yep, that works. But why the I can't see this? ERC 6909. It's there. And this is no, this should be under token. ERC 6909 should be under token. Then why the hell it's not working? Create. This is weird. Have I even installed? The Solidity extension is there. It's fine. So I have this. Okay. So we can create. We have this prepare market, right? I'm not pretty sure why they have created an abstract contract. So by the way, if you don't know abstract contract, it's like so there are two things. One is library and one is abstract contract. So abstract contract means that library is deployed in like somewhere, and you can just reutilize the code. And abstract contracts are more like meant to be overridden. I think that's the major difference. What is the major difference between what are abstract contracts? I do believe that this is like you're supposed to leave them there, yeah, without implementation. Complete. Also, so like if you want something to be implemented, right, from if somebody is inheriting your contract, right, and you are a child, right, you, like any child is inheriting, right? So they need to implement the left out feature, function, and that is it for abstract contract, right? I don't understand why the scaffold says that. That we didn't have to even create. Just I'm not using it anymore right now. Stand on it. So now we have our prediction token. We have our prediction token to inherit 6909. So this ERC extends on ERC 6909. So now we will create function. I'm not pretty sure why the hell they created this condition, right, struct, but let's first understand bits by bits again. So, in order for us to create a conditional token, right? So we need to store the bit the prediction data itself. Data. We need to store reward data. We need to store prediction data is like that's it. I believe that should be enough. So let's start with the what I have mentioned, right? Where was it? Prepare market. Prepare market. Fashion prepare condition. Prepare condition in that. Initializes a new condition with a fixed number of outcomes. The function generates condition ID, which is the key check hash of Oracle. Okay, well, let's prepare this. Let's make this prepare conditions, and it'll take. Let me make it external query. We will not be using it within. Oh, sorry. Right, so it's using Oracle, and and the function generates a condition ID, which is so far I have created give me book one step at a time without so what I think is from spec. Yeah, prepare. Okay. So should I call it? What should I call it? Conditions. Address Oracle. It'll create. It's question ID. So question ID is it's a byte, right? Question ID is byte. Question ID. Question ID. I think that should be bytes. Let me just read it on here. So how do we not conditions which I think first should be condition ID, but is it like bytes? I think it should be bytes to condition ID. But then I can just okay, if I have condition ID, then I can just fetch the question ID. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, I can just create a mapping. Then I can create address oracle, and I can create uint 256, which would be uint 256 question ID, and then out uint 256 outcome slot count. That's it. Should be it, right? Because this is what we are going to save. But it says why it's showing an error. Okay. It's like a work in progress, right? So I'm still and then later the oracle reports payout per outcome, and how do I fuck it? Payout. It should be there, right? Payout numerator. So I created this. I'm gonna find. So I'll create a mapping of bytes to conditions. Call conditions. dictionary. Track the stored data. Poor resolved. Um, and um, help me with copy out definition. Also help me understand the numerator denominator dimension in the doc GitHub Shahu in English. Oracle pair data. Oracle pair data. Condition के साथ सेव करना पड़ेगा. Yep. Okay. will be like okay. So it's total weightage. Mhm. Payout denominator is like the total weightage, and like um what is the weightage? What is the stake of yes or no token share? Mm-hmm. I did get it. Okay. So what was it saying? So I asked Oracle data. Report. Oracle will send the payouts array and array. This is wait. I. Mm-hmm. Payout denominator will be the actual weightage, like the total weightage of combined um, combined stake or whatever you may call it. So we can store it like this, and I need to understand payout numerator will be the like how much um how much weightage was split among the total denominator, right? So you enter payout numerator and we create, sorry, don't create like this, we create like this. That's it. I don't know why it takes a lot of time. Use imports like it's fine. Should not be a problem. Updated the struct. It yes, exactly which is store garage. The calculator report payout question calculator. Prepare condition will create condition ID where we'll set these. Okay, let's just do it. Condition ID. Wait a second. Condition ID is bytes. Oh, let's do one thing. condition ID a now wait bytes 32 condition ID is equals to keycheck 256 of ABI.encode pegged Oracle question ID. So it's supposed to be right. Question ID and question ID and I don't know if that works. Should not be a problem, bro. Like it works. Now I wanna save. Condition.
डिजिलॉकर पर डाउनलोड है ना बेटा तेरे का?
Condition data. We are doing this. Okay. Condition. No, how I want it. Yeah, it works. Like we are giving it a location. Yeah, we can do that. So what's going on is that we declare condition data struct and we define it under like this mapping that okay, this is supposed to be this, and then we just when we are referencing the memory location of what this will be, and then we are overwriting with our information, like, right? So Oracle will be Oracle, question ID will be the question ID, outcome star will back star, and I think payout denominator is again payout denominator will be the I'll just write it down because I keep on forgetting things, right? So okay, conditions resolve needs to be resolved is equals to false, right? So actually I don't even okay, this is already done by default, right? So I don't need to take care of that. So I was mostly worried about the denominator, right? So I was about to write the comment denominator means total sum of all the payout numerators, right? And here we are declaring because then how are we supposed to um, yeah, but how are we supposed to calculate the denominator, right? That's the biggest question right now. The payout denominator can be, yeah, okay, we can, denominator will be how much the prepare conditions, right? Okay, so okay, I got it. So when we are splitting, right, then we need to update it. Okay, then it's fine. And for condition dot payout denominator will be empty. Let's leave it there. I still believe that we don't actually need to do this at all. See, So kind of I'm using AI a lot, but it's fine. I hope it's fine. Nobody's viewing. One day I'll look back to how's everything working, right? So we have been live for like an hour and 8 minutes, and so far we have created like such a small scaffold. So I hope we'll be faster in the future, right? So yeah, I hope for the best. Mm-hmm. Function report payouts. I think this will be only called by external. Not public, but external. Oh yeah. So what is saying is we'll take this. We'll take the question ID, and we'll have the payout structure. Um, so the payouts, what will be there in the payouts, right? So the condition may calling this function and reports payout for each outcome, right? So we need to loop in um mm, yeah, so we are creating condition for a question ID, right? So the question ID could be like generator of chain, and like for suppose what is the name of the next president, and we'll have that, and we are preparing conditions, right? So and what I mean by that's that we create a condition ID, we set up the oracle that will revert the answer. uh, we'll have the question ID for this, and outcome slot count, basically how much slots will be there for an answer, right? And for each outcome slot we'll run a loop. uh, we'll run a loop over the payouts array, right? Payout denominator will be yeah. So what does it say? Payouts, sorry. So basic checks, same, okay, never mind. Ensure, okay, this condition. Sorry, the sum of all the denominators will be so. How what exactly the payout will have is the denominator. Basically, the sum of all the bits that were made and total sum, right? So it is basically the sum of, like, if there are two payouts, right? Sorry, two slots. So it will send an array of, like, let's say 100 and 200, and the sum would be 200, and payout numerator will be how much uh, payout numerator will be uh, payouts. Where did we define payout numerator is an array, right? Yes. So 400. So 103.
Bitta.
Payout or each value 3. Orientation selection array बेस है जहाँ हर एंट्री के इंटीजर को वेट है मान दो this का numerator is 3 1 yes shares our okay. It's like setting up the weights, right? Okay, so first we are doing checks that the payout length. So what we did was here we were checking the payout numerators length, right? So right now we'll just create a requirement payouts dot length is greater than 1. Sorry, it's greater than 1 and payout oh sorry, it's payouts dot length is less than 256. We go. Let's see what the hell. Oh, did I spell it wrong? Okay, yes I did. Yeah. Okay, this is it. Then we are creating this same thing again. We are doing order. How are we? Oh yes, so condition. Condition ID is message sender, message.sender, and the question ID, outcomes not count. Yep, it should work. So now we are doing payouts. Yeah. So what we did is so let me just break it down. What's happening is that an oracle will call the report payout function, and it will give us the weightage of each slot within the outcome slot count, right? So we have outcome slot, and it will give us the payout of each numerator, like what is supposed to be there, like what payout does each slot deserves, right? So condition ID, let me just correct it. Yep. And yeah, so now what we will do is, since we have this, right? So we will reverse. So since we have we can like query the conditions, right? So conditions wait, we can supposedly do that, but it's better that we like have it conditions. Conditions type data equals to condition data condition. Yep, so now we can query this. So now we need to sorry, my bad. We need to check whether message dot sender. No, we cannot do it here. But we can do it here. There are like certain required statements that I need to put up here. Payouts dot length outcome slot, basically how much slot is there, and for each slot we are doing this. So for loop I will just run it for I. No, we don't need it. Okay, let me just quickly clean it a little. Oh my god. I hate autocorrect sometimes because I really don't want you to contribute here. So what will happen is that now, since we have the payout for each numerator, right? So I need to write the payout for I pay condition dot payout numerator, and I need to save it somewhere, right? Int denominator is 0, or I can just do this. That's the same thing. And numerator I'm just updating the this, so I will is equals to payout I, and then I'm going to update denominator plus equals to payouts I, right? So now what we have done is that for each numerator, which is like each condition or each possibility, we have updated its numerator, which will be used to calculate the rewards, and denomination will be or basically it should be denominator or denominator should be denominator. And now we have also updated the denominator to the total sum. So generally what happens is that the sum, so the formula would be numerator upon denominator is the formula for calculating the weightage. So now what we are going to do next is since we have updated, right? So I want to update the condition dot payout denominator to denominator and set the results to true, which is now done. And I think it's a good required check that the I think here, oh, it's already there. Yeah, should not be a problem though. Yep. So it's sorted now. Yeah, here it is. No, sorry, I don't know why I'm not able to spell denominator. Is it really tough? So because condition right now condition actually. Why I'm not? My brain is not working, and it suggested that we need to add a require statement for denominator to be not does not okay. Chat. Yeah, that's cool. So what it's called format document. Now it looks a bit pretty. Okay. Payout formula render name हो रहा सही से. I need to read about redeem position, right? So redeem position. Redeem. Yep. Yeah, so we did this report payout, and now we are going to move towards this redeem function. Format. Okay, and I need to create interface for QN interface. What this one? Not pretty sure. Oh, okay, yes, my bad.
कौन सा आईपीएगा?
Hmm.
हाँ?
Okay, got it. Hmm. Now I do understand this. अपने बचपन में इसके मतलब ये यूजर के आउटकम टोकन्स पर yep, let's fetch the condition ID, dude. Condition ID. So let's condition data is this, right? And then then we are getting the total number of slots, 26. What the hell? I'm pretty sure. How does it work? Let's copy this.
क्या आईपीएगा बेटा?
Yeah, I think I yeah, I think this is good enough. I'm just tired. I'll I don't know whether this is uh, good enough or not. I'll just commit it. Git add issue base and I'll push it. I'm still developing it. So mm, I don't understand this particular bit of the sum of numerators across all the bits. I don't get it, but it's fine. It's doing their bit manipulation kind of thing. Um, that's fine, and I think that's fine. Collection ID is something that we need to build upon. There are a lot of things we need to build upon on this particular piece of code. There, it's not by all means it's not completed at all. We haven't even created methods to actually stake on like provide collateral to mint these conditional tokens, right? So it's still there's still a lot of things to do. Yeah, we pick it day by day, but yeah, it was cool. It's cool. Let's pick. I think let's just finish it up. What's next? I'm just prompting hard for the AI to just work along it. Yeah. So this was redeem positions. So we have redeem position, which as the saying redeem position I need to understand this clearly. I'll just wait. This is kind of fucked up. Why the fuck did it run it to function? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I think this is good enough. I'll take some rest and I'll come back. See ya.